But really, what is the difference between a streamer and a horde of the wandering, mindless dead? I can't see one. Hey, it's Alchin here with some more Battle Brothers. So the end of our last Battle Brothers stream was pretty cursed. We ended up trapped in a series of ambushes, and then when we finally got to the job, well, we ran into some troubles. So I spent the time off stream trying to come up with a plan, and I have a plan and Niku suggests a plan. So we're gonna try my plan real quick first. Niku's plan is to just run away, abandon this quest, build up our army. Sounds sensible, sounds right, sounds intelligent, but look. It's cowards talk. We're not here to flitz around, run from our problems. So here's what I think we're gonna do. We're going to replace both of our ranged units, since they're not doing much this fight, with a couple of heavy hitter melee units and big fat armor. They don't need the range protection. I'm kind of tempted to swap them into some kind of ranged weapon. Yeah. Let's pop this guy in a pole arm. Let's pop this guy in a pole arm. And this injured guy has been acting pretty heavily as bait for these creatures. They've all been teleporting to his side and kind of getting away from all of our other units. So we're going to do a quick little swappy here, put him in the middle, and hopefully that means the enemies will be baited and coming to the middle. And I'm hoping that with this formation we can actually land some hits and poke a couple of these freaks down before we have any kind of problem. So let's give it another go, and if this doesn't work, then we'll have to take the coward's way out, as suggested by my brave sergeant. Welcome, Niku. We're gonna do this, damn it. I believe in us. I believe in strategy. I believe in tactics. More importantly, I believe we can make it. They're not teleporting to the guy this time. Interesting. Is it because he's more sheltered in the middle? Or are they going to spread themselves more evenly through our force? Or no, they're just going to pick that guy at the top anyway. I guess it's because he's the most isolated, actually. Maybe if I moved a spear guy up. Or maybe if I moved this guy back. Interesting. Okay, they are a little more spread out, though. It's not 5 around this guy this time, at least. So let's look for the ones that are the most hurt. Okay, we got a bunch of gravely wounded guys at the top. That's the third 50% chance we've missed in a row, by the way. Oh, come on. Okay, this is a more reasonable crash out. Give me some distance at least. Oh my, we hit the 11? What casualties are acceptable? That's a great question. I think we're willing to lose 2 guys in this fight. Come on. When your strategy is optimal, but the RNG is fucking you. And we just triggered his fucking cat's paw. That was some stupid bullshit. That's not on us. okay. We hold, we hold. Our boys are doing good blocking too, though. Okay. Alright. That's about equal trade as far as I'm concerned. 54%. There we go, there we go, there we go. Wounded, wounded. Okay, and then you guys got the cats. 43, 43. Let's go for this one. Quick little rotation. We'll let these four handle this one guy down here. We'll start making a move up to this spot. Okay, okay. Oh, I don't have the thing on him yet. Right, because he just equipped that weapon. Over here to protect Niku. Who should probably be blowing his horn this turn, huh? Rest in peace, someone. I don't think we actually need to blow our horns. Everyone's only at half flag. 44, 44. But the dogs, if they hit the dogs, my only problem with that plan is they'll heal. Most of them come in here with half health, and if I give them free hits on the dogs, they might heal back to full. So letting them just get those hits off for free might actually do us more harm than it does good. I can't believe in the first turn we missed fucking 5 or 6 50-50 coin flips. That's the part that's fucking triggering me. Our guys aren't even that, like, scared of fucking losing friends. I am not. I am doing the opposite of winning. This is the worst encounter I've ever been in. I gave it 3 tries at the end of last stream. I completely switched strategies, and now I'm getting dicked by it again. Stupid 9 lives bullshit. The enemy should not be able to have that. That's crazy. Okay, he's gonna die to bleeding, I think. The 12% chance. Yeah. Oh, cool. Someone just got back up to fight for the enemy. Great. Good to see it. Okay, when are the other two gonna pick themselves up and join in, huh? Oh my god, these guys are insane. I guess there's no god where we are. This job's worth 3.5 grand. I don't want to bail on it. But, holy shit. Okay, there we go. There we go. Is it worth our entire army? No, we're probably still bailing after this, but... Oh my fucking god. Oh, because fucking triggering cats purges their bleeds. Shit. How much are we worth, though? I mean, not as much as your armor. I don't know what you're talking about. You're still alive. Someone's the only chatter that died this fight. It was someone, Bertel. Actually, you know, I pulled Ash and Zahir out. Yeah, but you are wearing expensive clothes, which go when you die. I mean, you're not wearing expensive clothes. You're actually the only person in cheap armor left. So do we gotta go poke our friends to death? Is that what we're doing now? Now this is... Blow the horn. Take a step. Okay, we triggered his cats. Sorry, friend. You're supposed to die when I say sorry, friend. Oh. That's half my army. The 2 inexpensive clothes are still holding strong, though. My goodness. Okay, okay. I think the strategy change was correct, because we're actually set to win the fight. It's too expensive to take, but we are set to win this thing. As long as too many more of our friends don't get back up and join the fight. Okay. I don't fucking know, man. Just get over here and end, I guess. I think I want to try this one more time after this, but if that doesn't work, then we'll bail. Giving these guys the long spears was a mistake. They're not spec'd for it. Oh, they can't get through this guy's armor, though. Then again, they're currently getting through that guy's armor. Okay, okay. If we didn't have the worst possible luck in turn 1, I think this would have been pretty clean. Oh, come on. Rude. Rest in peace, Experta. Alright, let's just huddle up in this little circle. Oh my god, he actually walked over. I'm gonna lose it. Is this one guy gonna solo our whole team? The game thinks I'm strong. Maybe this is just what a 2-star in the endgame crisis looks like. Maybe the whole scale of the world's completely changed on us. They can walk. They don't just teleport everywhere like a bunch of dickheads. Don't get me wrong, they're a bunch of dickheads, but stupid fucking 9 lives. Now he's gonna heal to fucking full. Oh my god. To the bleed at the very last round is decrepit. A broken elbow joint. A missing eye. Traumatized. And then 6 dead. 3 chatters dead and gone. 1 chatter survived the fight. Shimmering ashes. These cleavers aren't even any good. I mean, I think they're better than what Experta was wielding. So if we manage to succeed this fight, we definitely put one of those on him. But holy shit. The floor of the ruins lined with obvious traps and deadly gadgets. She with all the issue until Sig with the animal, thinking himself in the clear, suddenly rushes ahead. Ancient machinery is triggered, and the whole place about to collapse in your heads. Luckily, only the mercenary pays for his lack of discretion. Yeah. That is the best outcome by far. Clearly my strat. Listen, I think we got absolutely shafted by the RNG on that one. I also think that we could optimize our formation just a little bit more. Okay, so Bertel in the middle was correct. We also want not someone at the edges. We'll put Reinhardt at this edge where they seem to pile up. We'll go down here. We'll move... We want a spear guy on each side, so we'll swap Tempest with this guy as well. We'll swap these two around. These spears are more accurate than the other weapons by the looks of things. I think they got like a... I don't know. I thought some of the weapons had just like a flat 5% extra chance to hit or something. Was I making that up? Was that something in the perks, maybe? Okay, okay. Yeah. Sword Mastery gives a plus 5%. Spear Mastery doesn't, though. Weird. I should also probably, even though you're Cleaver spec'd, I should probably, just for this battle, switch you out to an Arming Sword. Yeah. Okay, this has a plus 10% chance to hit. Yeah. What about the Falchion Slash? 35 to 45 versus 40 to 45. We'll take the sword. Do the spears also have plus 20% chance to hit on the spears? Okay. We're not worried about armor this fight, so let's swap out your mace for a spear. And then Sigwald the Animal, Erland. This was still the right thing to do. I have no doubt about that. Alright. Salty run back. Let's do this. Oh, whoops. Clicking on the wrong damn place. Engage. Alright, this time for real. Stupid fucking Necro Savants. You see, we're learning all the lessons we need to learn for our Iron Man run. And that's to say, fuck Necro Savants, never engage with them. No matter how much they're worth. You fucker's almost done. Alright, we gotta find the ones that are gravely wounded so we can rush them down right away. Alright, this is the one here. Nice. Triggered the cats the very first swing. We love it. Nice. Oh my god, we're having the reverse luck this time? Okay, I shouldn't say shit like that, though. Only a 34% chance. I think we whap this guy instead. And then we're going to do a quick little rotation with Expertus if he has access to this guy in his turn to multi-attack. Okay. Okay, we triggered a lot of cats this time. I retire early, won't ask for much. It's a small villa on the beach and a noblewoman from a modest house and 10 workers to work my land. Brother, if you can afford a bowl of porridge at the end of your career, you'll be pretty high up there in this world. Alright, we'll see what he asks for if we retire him. Sure, why not? If he survives this fight. Come on, not Reinhardt, brothers. That already makes this an unacceptable loss. The first turn went the best I've ever seen. I did fuck up and leave someone with a flail, though. Okay. Yeah. Just so he can reach back here on his turn. He doesn't have Spear Master. I won't be able to do anything if I do that. But I guess I can't do anything anyway, so... Fuck me. Can we unionize? Not me, bro. I'm the sergeant. Nico, I think you might actually be one of the most low-paid guys in the army. I think Experta actually is the one making the most cash right now. Listen, the sergeant, you're paid in respect. We all joke about you behind your back at the campfire. I mean, he's literally the one I always send on crazy suicide missions, though. So, like, if anyone deserves the danger pay, it's him. Every fight is like, okay, our whole melee line stands back, except Experta. He runs towards the Necromancer. Honestly, I'm just gonna block up. Maybe walk over here. Oh, he's too fatigued to walk over there. Rip. Can this guy walk over here? I'm sorry, does the corpses of your friends count as difficult terrain? Uh-oh. Tempest! They want him so bad. Fucking kidding me? How is that thing alive? Fucking go down! This is crazy. I should not be doing this. Yeah, no, let's hold back. They're just gonna teleport over here and kill him anyway, but... The healing is crazy. Holy shit. Where's that damage most of the time? Where the fuck did you come from? Did 6 of them have cats? Feels like fucking out of the 8 of them, 6 of them had fucking... Ugh. 9 lives this time. At least whoever survived got meat rations today. I think we're gonna have to roll back and run from this. This 3.5 grand is not worth a third of my standing army. Well, actually, you know what? If we get out of here as it currently stands with someone and Experta and Niku, and if any of our guys survive with injuries, this might be just barely worth it. They really aren't making this easy for us, though, bros. Okay. Okay. It's a little spicy, but... Okay, Adler survived with a broken knee. Jesus. Reinhardt, Bertail, and Tempest went down. He took part in 44 battles, had 23 kills. He was level 6. He was taking $24 a day. Bertail was in 18 battles, 11 kills. He was taking 8 gold a day. Tempest was in 8 battles, had 5 kills, getting paid 9 a day. Niku is making $8 a day. Experta's making $20 a day. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about taking this. I'm kind of thinking about... Obviously, losing Reinhardt breaks my fucking heart. He's been with us since the very start. Now Leberic's our only OG left alive. Spoons? Leberick suffers an injured shoulders. Alright, so what does repairing our battle lines look like after this? We move this guy to the front, we move this guy to the front, we bring this guy over here. Pop these two guys back in. Someone gets his flail back. He goes to the edge. We'll put this guy to this flank. Well, we should probably have our heavy armor guys in the flanks. Put someone back in the middle. Experta gets his cleaver. Actually, Experta might get an upgraded cleaver after this. All of our fancy helmets survived, right? Yeah. 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 And all of our expensive armor survived. It was on this guy and this guy. Good, good, good. Where was Experta's original cleaver? I want to take a look. He was wielding a Skramskarks, was he? So this is a 30 to 45 cleaver. The Kopesh these guys dropped is a 35 to 55 cleaver. Yeah, we're gonna call that an upgrade. You have a helmet. It's just in repair right now. We'll fix it on the road, don't you worry. Adler could have a better helmet on right now, though. Or we'll give Experta the better helmet. Yeah. Because he's actually in the front line eating shit. Who else? Okay, I gave these two guys spears, but I'd rather them be sword and board. Especially now that we face the endless dead. Oh, this is a really bad level up. I guess we'll work on getting out of the negative defenses. As for perks... when in doubt, give him the old Rotashian. Mr. the Animal, looking pretty good, looking pretty good. So, like, he's got 2 stars in range or whatever. But I don't think that's enough to close the distance in a 20-point. I'm gonna put him in melee still. Kinda sucks, but what are you gonna do? Colossus. Adler, my man. Absolutely decrepit level up for you as well. 3-star resolve. He's not a good character. Why is this man level 6? When it's time for someone to die, why can't you volunteer? Fortified Mind is good, but it's best on like a sergeant type character. I got Colossus on most melee characters because yeah, it's big health. He should be. He should be. I gave Niku the job, but I suppose you're right that he would be the best equipped for it. He is pretty crippled, though. I might have to replace him, just because a permanent minus 40 to all his defenses is pretty rough. Especially because he's been wielding a spear this whole time. I'll give him Rally, too. He can be our backup resolve guy. That makes sense to me. Probably should have taken that last level up in resolve, but... hold on, what else? Maybe, like, a defensive thing might help, too. Anticipation, perhaps? Just to keep... He used to be an adventurer. Until he took a Kopesh to the knee. I wonder if this applies after the negative of the broken knee. Like, because of the broken knee, will this be a +6, or will it be a +10 onto his busted-ass 6? That's true. In fact, yeah, fatigue from armor's been a real problem from us. We definitely need to get it on, this guy and this guy. And in fact, someone's been having really bad fatigue problems too. We should probably get Brownie on him on his next level up. Yeah, this guy needs better armor too, so I'm gonna put Brawny on him. You're absolutely right. Okay, we gotta get out of here before these zombies catch us. You're not in any position to be fighting the random endless hordes. Okay, we got enough food and money to make it back. I did want to check out this treasure hoard up here, but it's kind of out of our way. I should, like, be paying attention to my army and not the map. I gotta be ready to pause at a moment's notice. Yep. Not today. You got any supplies for us? I guess we really don't got the money, but... Oh, everything's really expensive here, too. Holy shit, double cost. What the fuck happened here? Yeah, that'd do it. Alright. Turns out drought really fucks up a medieval society, an agrarian culture. Who would have guessed? Oh, we gotta make it all the way back to Kalkborg to get our paycheck. Yeah, this is not our business. It's true. I don't know how much life this campaign has left in it, so if for future playthroughs, some build ideas would be nice. I'll make a thread in the game discussion channel in my Discord server for Battle Brothers builds. After the stream. They're poorer than even us. Impossible. They don't have as many mouth to feed as we do. They all died because of the drought. Sigbold the Wanted has always been a bit tight with how much he eats. You're not sure if it's part of some religious rite, sense of duty, or just not a big eater. Regardless, the lack of food is weakened the man, and you find him barely able to sit upright in a log. You got a bowl of meat and corn in hand, wondering if maybe it should be offered to him. Eat up, fool! You order the man to eat. He resists, but you remind him that it is an order, not a request. The sellsword does as told, eating rather gingerly from your bowl. He complains he does not wish to eat anymore, but you order him to finish the meal. In time, whatever ailed him seems lifted. Energy returns to his eyes, he gets up with a good spring in his step. Unfortunately, he does not care for being told to break his personal codes. I like the fact that he only eats 1 unit of food a day, but not if he's hurting himself for it. Okay, so the zombie activity seems to all be centered in this area, which is nice. We're not seeing too many zombie ambushes on the roads up here today. This is good, this is good. We're so close to finishing our task. Now that we're in the undead disaster, it might be worth going to close this grave now. A scribe of Count Oscar von Gunbald's welcomes you outside a nobleman's room. He's got a moldy book beneath and a hurried breath at his mannerisms. Is that the artifact? Is it? You hand over a bag with the relic in it. The scribe's fingers clasp to the drawstring like beaks plucking at worms. Give it! Give! Here, take your money and go. He slams a satchel 3,500 crowns into your hands before ducking into Count Oscar von Gunbald's room. If the last one was a 2 skull, I don't not want to see what this shit is. Baron Leonard von Gunbald is laughing to himself in his chair. He's also got his hand buried in his head buried in his hand, some sort of jester hiding a giggle. Not the best look for a man. He turns up to you, weary-eyed. Greenskins are rampaging again. I don't know where they are, only where they've been. You know those signs, right? You nod in answer. They leave a large footprint. I'm not just talking about their feet. The man laughs again, but it's a pained one. Well, I clearly need you to do something about them. Are you up for it? Oh, you're right. How much does Experto want for... I accept your offer. I need some time. This will finally be orcs by the looks of things, but... I should probably focus on doing undead-related quests for the... Okay, hold on. I don't know how the retirement works, so let's do a quick little savey save before we do this. I'm gonna keep this save untouched in case. I don't know. But... Alright. If we were to retire Experta here and now... He wants $590 compensation. Is it, like, scaled up on their experience? Or, like, how much we're paying them? Is it, like, a month's pay or something? This guy's $26 a day. He would ask for $870. This guy is $11 a day. He'd ask for $870. Nope. $570 would buy you... Okay, 125 ham. Okay. So to buy you about 50 days worth of food. You'd be able to live a month and a half off that money. Okay, so everything in my heart screams to buy armor and finish my quest. But I know I gotta buy food. I also can't afford the armor anyway. Sucks to suck. We're pretty low on food. Let's fix that. Buy some berries. Buy some grain. We'll buy some ham. We're gonna need some more repair tools. This is a little more than I want to pay for them, though, so I'm gonna hold off for another town. Ooh. Okay, this is a good place to be selling equipment. We'll sell our Kopeshas here. We'll keep one in case we want to get another cleaver guy in the army. We don't need militia spears. We got boar spears, ancient spears. We don't need these busted-ass zombie helmets. Honestly, we don't need any armor with below 100 stat at this point in our career. Okay, I got a little bit of money now. How much are we paying a day? $153 a day? So if I buy that armor, we'll have like 6 days worth of wages. The warband's really cool, but I like the fact that it, like, penetrates and hits guys behind the target, but I don't like wielding two-handed weapons that don't have reach. I guess it has reach. These guys are both axe spec, unfortunately. They're kind of locked into their path. If I took off your shield right now, you would have 7 melee defense and 15 range defense, so I don't feel comfortable giving you a big two-handed weapon. You're also flail spec'd. I was thinking about... Who was the guy with all those defense stats? I think it was Erland? Nope. Oh, Experta's pretty defense spec. Too bad I already spec'd him in Cleaver Mastery. I could have swore we recruited another guy. Oh, you know what? That was Tempest, and he just died. That's right. Tempest had 2 stars in both melee defense and range defense. And I was going to put a warband on him when I got him leveled up a bit. Rest in peace, Tempest. He was a real one. I don't know if we're going to replace him or what the plan is, but... so we could do this greenskin job and make $2,300, but I feel like I should really be focusing undead-related jobs, since that's the disaster going on right now. So what I think I want to do is I want to come over and do jobs in this area, and hopefully eventually come up and grab this loot up here. You know, while we have some money in our pocket, let's just go do that. I bet there's going to be some sick gear over there. And then someday we'll come back to Kalkaborg to buy that armor and finish our ambitions. Maybe when we get up to like 8 or 9k. Alright. I'm here, God. What's going on in the neighborhood? No quests. Okay. Oh my god, armor's way more expensive over here than it was back in Kalkaborg. Can't help but notice this is less fatigue than this. Best way to get named weapons is farming hedge knights from bandit camps. Interesting. The only DLC I have is the 2 free DLCs, and I didn't generate this world with one of them, so I think only one of them is applying. So I'm in a vanilla-like state anyway. I was gonna buy 1 DLC per playthrough was my plan. Do vanilla the first run, then get the Northsman DLC, then get the Desert DLC. Just kind of slowly expand my world. Can't wait to get jumped by a zombie out here. How are we doing injury-wise? Okay, cool. Four goblins, huh? Alright, let's see what's going on in Gerald's defeat. Okay. This doesn't seem too bad. We get to kill some zombies, which will progress the event. We'll get to get some loot. There's only 8 enemies. Seems pretty fair, seems pretty fair. Let's hold our line. Let them deal with all this rubble and ruin. There was a button let me skip my whole turn at once. I forget what it was. Was it R? Oh well. You're the honor guard? You are. The 2 with no faces, they're the honor guards. %, 21%, 31%, 32%. If I hit one of these and I miss, I still have a chance of hitting the guy in front, so we'll take that shot. Not bad, not bad. I love the ancient armor, too. I especially love this, like, scale-looking one. I really, really want to bring home a set of this at some point. It's got such a cool aesthetic, even with the bronzing. Yeah, especially with the bronzing. This setup here with the mask, specifically, is giving, like, Dwemer armor from Morrowind. I should have, shit. I should have did shield bash and, parry on these guys. Because the enemies are going to be in range to start attacking this turn. Well, that's very expensive from a fatigue standpoint, huh? Interesting. Oh, there's cleave on that. What the hell is that thing? Reach and cleave? Brother. I want it, but I fear it. Me anytime I see a woman out in public. Later it's both Roman and later Eastern Roman, Byzantine designs. Not a big Rome guy. I like the Gladius, but it's pretty much the only Roman thing that Roman weapon that I'm super into. I feel like I should be hitting this guy just because he's, like, threatening. Yeah. But I also feel like that's going to be a hard get. Then again. Even though we outnumber the enemies, I don't know if this is a fight we can win. They outgear us pretty significantly. If I can keep taking hits like this. This shit's supposed to ignore a shield bonus on you, and it's still fucking... Man. Alright, sick. You start closing in on this guy next turn. Rip. That weapon is nuts. If I go here, I can't attack, and then Experta won't be able to get to that guy. I guess I can come here to know the dog's in the way. I guess we'll have to start going around the back of this guy. It's not optimal, but what else you can do? Weird firing angle, but okay. Quick little rotation. The guy next to me just gets advocated. I hope that everyone besides those from overpaid are fine. You're right, I'm underusing shield split, aren't I? I got 2 axe boys, I should be making the most of their special abilities. I'm also starting to feel that my archers are more and more useless as time goes on. I think I might have to switch mithril from crossbows to regular bows and see if firing from the hippie does this a little better. Or if it's time just to completely abandon range. I think we're winning this, but I think the cost is too damn high. I hate how they don't bleed at all. Well, I don't know if you know this about skeletons. Not much in the way of blood there. Shield split's a fun idea in theory, but spending my whole turn to not even break his shield is painful. I'd almost just rather gamble on the 8%. Okay, we might not be winning this. Blood is made in the bones. Yeah, sure, it's made there, but it doesn't, like, pool in there. Hold on, isn't it only specifically the hemoglobin that's made in the bones? Isn't the fluid produced elsewhere? And the T cells, of course. All right, someone have a good night. Sorry for the late start. Next time I play this game, I'll try and start earlier in the day. Oh. I mean, my morning streams always hit the hardest. My character is booking it, and I don't blame him. You were led into battle by an absolute lunatic with no care for your life or well-being. It's the right play. I don't blame you. Yeah, look, it only goes halfway through the shield, man. Shit sucks. I've never wanted a weapon more than I want this thing. That cleave ability is crazy. Alright, there's no point. Let's go back a couple. We're gonna need better gear and better equipment and better everything if we want to go out there and win that. Looks like a spare Toby. Oh. Man. I mean, Experto's been disloyal since day one. That's why his epithet is the trusted. He's a disloyal and bloodthirsty, the kind of guy that you can trust to watch your back. Let's see if Oberwallenheim's got any work for us. Preferably a nice 1-skull job, but we'll settle for a 2-skull. I think it's 62 range. I want to see how Experta handles a real bow. No one wants to give a mercenary work these days. I'm trying to make it do as an honest sellsword, but just no one's got the sauce for me. Maybe I should have went and fought those greenskins after all. Certainly better than just dying to the horde of undead. I seem like particularly ill-suited as an army for fighting the undead. You don't want nothing with us, and we don't want nothing with you. Ain't no one getting paid for all that. Experitor's never had a crossbow equipped. But you know what? I did have people... Because I didn't notice I picked these up. Is that why he gets paid so much? He'll take off right away if he's not? You finally get it. We gotta be worth more to him than the feeling of blood dripping down his face. Baron von Goswin puts a finger on the map. I need you to go here. He trails the finger to another location. And then here. One long patrol. You kill anything that thinks it owns the roads doesn't have to carry the Goswin name. Do be sure to take their heads, though. I'm paying you to take a vacation. I'm paying for each trophy you bring me on the return. 300 in advance, 59 crowns ahead. Up to 25 heads. 50 times 25 would be about 10, 25, 1,250. So this could be like about an $1,800 payday. Dornan to Sawfells, back to Durfestead. Okay, that's a short patrol. We'll do it. We'll do it. I accept. Who are the characters following with the weight? Just the one who wields it. Yeah. Yeah. I like giving them the broken ones because they repair them, and then the ones that aren't broken are worth more money. It might be safer if we become bandits. I thought about that a lot on the road. I mean, really, throwing at trolls and the undead with a spoon, no skill on earth is gonna save you? I don't know, bro. What if we sharpen the spoon? Reach the first point of patrol and order the men to take 5 while you count supplies. The patrol is only 1/3 finished. I wonder if you should stock up on more equipment. Can we get into a fight, please? Can there be some enemies on the road so I actually get paid for this patrol? Marching through foggy, hot rain, you spot a figure standing in the middle of the path. He's holding a metal-wreathed torch, no doubt the fire of a man wanting to be seen. As you draw near, he puts the torch down, giving light to an oddly familiar face. Though you can't quite put your finger on it, you order him to announce himself. Are you lot sellswords, hmm? You tell him that is not a name. He clears his throat, a soft orange glow of his face peering through the storm's dark. My name's Barnabas. Are you sellswords or not? Carefully, you cross the path and come close to the man. He waves the torch aside. Yeah, I figured as much. My brother, I need someone. I mean, I can't. You nod and speak for him. He's come up out of the grave and now you want someone to take care of him. The man nods. He waves the torch to a yonder spot where the dim light burns in the distance. He's that away. I'll pay you 300 crowns, seeing as how you sell swords and all. Becoming bent. Alright, show the way. You tell the man to show the way, bringing Sigward the animal with you and leaving another sellsword in charge while you're gone. Barnabas leads you down a hillside to a fence line of property home to a decently sized stone house. Candlelight flickers beyond the windows. Barnabas stares forward. Nobody's there. The only one here is Hoggart. That name. Barnabas's face. You grab the man and push him into the fence, demanding to know if he's that bandit's brother. Barnabas quickly nods. Ah, that I am. What of it? You tell him that Hogguard nearly wiped out the puppets in arms, and in return you slew the man dead. Barnabas holds up his hands. If that's so, it is what it is. Hogguard was only doing what he needed to keep the property in the family. After our father died, we took on debts. Debts we could not pay. You draw a dagger and put it to the man's throat. He shakes his head. I'm not here to ambush or rob you. The home has been sold. It's out of the family. But Hoggart, he's come back and he won't leave. You look over Barnabas' shoulder. There's a dark figure standing before the home. Its silhouette lit by the window light. Yo, this is cool as hell. The very first enemy we've ever had has come back as an undead. Let's take a look. Against better judgment, you go and see if it really is Hoggart. Marching towards him, he growls and peers over his shoulder. It is indeed Hoggart, but he does seem a little more than snarl at you before turning to stare at the home again. Taking out your swords, you approach carefully. From closer up, you can see the man's head has been stitched back onto someone else's body. Perhaps a knight's, based upon the armored crest it's wearing. But enough lollygagging. You swing your sword back and bring it down upon Hoggart for one final blow, but a faint blue hand launches out, stopping the blade as though you stuck to a slab of stone. Slowly, a spectral face turns, independent of Hoggart, and looks at you. He shrieks before disappearing back into the dead man's limp body. Barnabas stands beside you. If I could do it that easily, I would have done it myself. It appears there's a powerful, malevolent force at play here. You'll need to find a different solution. Ooh. Sigward, distract the specter. You whisper to Sigward the animal to attack Hoggart, but only to try and distract the specter inhabiting those body. The sellsword nods and immediately gets to work, drawing out of his weapon and charging forward. Predictably, a blue arm shoots out, crossing its unearring and translucent shape with Sigward the animal's weapon. He looks over the interlocking screen. Now! You jump forward and swing your sword. The specter whips around, screaming, but it is too late. Your blade passes through Hoggart's neck, rending his head free with a quick slash, his dome rolling down his chest into the mud while the body flails backward. Ushering into the world all by itself, the specter shrieks and swirls around in the sky, fighting up a chaos in its newfound freedom. Sigward the animal looks at the chest armor that had been in Hoggart's body and shakes his head. Damn thing broke. A group of men suddenly start across the yard, holding out torches and swords alike. One especially opulent fellow leads them. Is that you, Barnabas? I thought I told you never step foot in my property again. You explain to them what happened. The man, ostensibly the buyer of the land, nods, saying he's brought with him a cleric to solve the issue. But now that you have, he pays you a tidy sum of crowns. You look back. Barnabas and Hoggart's head are both gone. What? That was one fast contract. Back on the road. Yeah, well, we should have got 2 heads from that. At Sunfell, just where it's said to be. You have the men go for some rest and recuperation while you plan out the last leg of the patrol. Oh shit, there's greenskins attacking here. Alright, we'll come back and grab a job here after we finish this. We're really only getting 300 crowns for this. Oh, 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 ho, 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 ho. Finally, orcs. Many orc young. We're gonna be murdering children? Oh, I probably should have, like, you know, waited for the daylight or whatever. Oh well. Let's hold our ground, wait for the orcs to come. That's an orc young? Bro, he's huge. I do not want to see an orc elder. Might as well. Holy shit, the damage. Oh, please tell me we can take their armor. Hopefully we can pull these guys back before it becomes a problem, but... Maybe I should move a few guys up to match, just in case. Alright, we'll hold. From the hip mithril. Oh, and the stun. I guess since this guy's stunned, we're gonna have to move the boys up. Holy hell, man. They're fierce, these orcs are. That, like, leaping strike is crazy. Let's go here, and then we rotate this guy out. And we attack this guy at his flank. Concussions for everybody! He's been begging for this for so long. I'll do it myself, don't worry. I'm really glad that my community's embraced the red card. It's so beautiful. We really gotta get a special custom red card emote of our very own. I can't believe someday I'm gonna pay to get red cards for myself. Shit's fucked up, but... I'll have to make room for him over here somewhere, I guess. We'll cycle these two down. For now, I'll just pop a shot. I did not mean to skip someone's turn. Oh, he was stunned anyway. Come on. I'm missing the 70%. It's decrepit. Kill him. You get another... Nice. Orc clothes is probably too big for our men. Orc clothes are probably too big for our men, huh? It's a fucking cool helmet, though. We're better off popping 2 regular shots than doing an aim shot. Pretty clean fight, all things considered. You boys ready to run? Not today. Oh my god, what the hell was the clap back there? Ah, stupid difficult terrain. Why's the terrain gotta be so difficult? Really? That's what you're gonna do with your whole turn, buddy? Sure. Surround him! Get him! Flank and spank! I won't be able to attack if I do that, there's no point. Run them down! Thunk. Alright, clean. Some ugly-ass shields. Head splitter. Cudgel. Okay, that's actually a pretty good mace. What the hell? The flanged mace is 35 to 55. Okay, so it's a little worse than the flanged, but it's better than the Morning Star. Is crazy. I guess less effective against armor, but... Oh, weapon skills build up 5 more fatigue. That's fucked up. Oh, all these orc weapons do that. Okay, okay. Pretty interesting, I guess. Okay, so I can just keep walking up and down the road, I guess, for the next 5 days. So we could get a little bit more money out of this. We're spending 155 a day plus food costs. I think it's worth it to do it for like 3 days. If we really wanted to. Not made for human hands. Yeah. Listen, those orcs were pretty big. If those were the young, then the adults must be fucking huge. Are there any units in this game that take up, like, multiple tiles? Is there, like, any D&D equivalent to a large creature that'll take up, like, 4 tiles on the... I want to spend a little more time walking up and down the road. I want to make a little bit more money than this. Because right now we're making 350 plus 7 times 9 is 63. 363 crowns. That was bad math. 413 crowns. Whatever. We could take a better job than this if we just turn this in. Enough marching for today. I think we're better off hanging out in the lands that we're friends with. Allied with Gronenberg. Wait, where's our Kirkwood? Our Kirkwall reputation. Is this just showing the nearest towns? No, because Grimstad's way far away. Our relationships are decaying. This used to be like here, and this used to be like here. Alright, let's get back to our familiar lands, even if there's less zombies up there. Secret Chambers of Insanity. So, like, what's the best way for me to get equipment? I know you were saying that bandit camps. This is undead over here. Because I feel like we're getting out-geared at this point. And, like, armor's expensive, and also, like, almost none of my guys could wear a -30 fatigue armor set without completely gimping themselves. Like, if this guy lost 18 fatigue, he'd be able to do nothing. I think I really fucked up in the, level up process for most of my characters. I didn't put enough emphasis on keeping their fatigue high. And again, though, with these level ups, how could I? This is wretched. I guess melee defense, keep you alive. Like, do I have to just take the +2 into melee skill? I guess the +2 would actually be like a +3 because of, Colossus. Doesn't feel great still. And then perks for Experta. Recover could be good. Burley, he's currently wearing... Is Burley just armor, or... Oh, yeah, armor and helmet. So that would get him back 3 and 2. That would get him back 5 fatigue if I bought Burley. He'd go up to 72. I really don't like anything on this row, like, at all. I guess... No, Backstabber's not even on this row. Reach advantage is fine. It's way better on someone with a spin attack than someone with a shield split. I guess it'd be pretty good for a two-handed sword guy, too, actually. Yeah. I should have focused on getting characters with, like, better starting jobs, I guess. I guess Brawler's pretty good for a low-born background, though. But, like, most of my rangers are, like, fucking peddlers and grave diggers. This guy started with, like, 30 range skill, and these 2 stars have carried him. This is my only guy with even halfway decent melee stats. No. I'm trying to learn things from this run, but I don't know what the exact lessons I should be taking are. I think I'm going to take Brawny for the future. Because eventually I'll put him into heavier armor. It's like... He doesn't have high enough initiative for dodge to matter. He's not a general, so, like, Fortified Mind, eh. Should probably consider Steel Brow as a defensive option. But I'm gonna... This whole row sucks. Like, Overwhelm, sure, if you got really high initiative. Most people don't, because they wear armor. Reach advantage is basically, on most characters, just going to be a +5. Lone Wolf is asking for the character to die. Same with Underdog. And then Footwork's good, but it's more like range character coded. Gifted? I feel like Gifted is like a power now, but you become weaker in the long run. If we expect a character to make it to level 11, Pathfinder and Student, and pretty much everyone makes sense. I've been focusing Student on ranged characters, because their like level ups seem to matter a lot more. Pathfinder is a good get in everyone, especially Experto. I send him a lot of suicide missions, so you're right, Pathfinder's the way. He finds himself running deep into enemy territory a lot. Alright. Anyone got some work for us? Ask and you shall receive, but do you like what you receive? What do you want? A cat is on Baron von Goswin's table. He pets it, the feline scrunching up to the scratch. Then suddenly hisses, bites the man, and sprints out the door you just came through. Baron Berthold von Goswin dusts himself off. Fucking animals! One moment they love you, the next, well... He sucks on a drop of blood coming from his thumb. Perhaps you should come back so he can nurse himself back to health. Very funny, Sellowsword. No, what I want you to do is go south to Sonnenfels, take on the group of greenskin inhabiting those parts. When you then destroyed, scattered, whatever the word you like, so long as they're gone. That sounds like something you can do, Phosphorus. I mean, it's not too far away, it's pretty good pay. We'll see what a 3-star greenskin contract looks like, sure. Because the last greenskin fight went so well. Pathfinder is the best perk in the game, and ignoring difficult terrain is nice. I won't deny. But the best in the game, I don't know about that one. I think Berserker's good once you get to it. I really like the idea of Duelist. Nobleman seems concerned with everything but the crisis. It's true, everyone just be like, ignore the undead, business as usual, huh? That's it, I haven't seen a zombie in a little while. So this is gonna be a bunch of like Elder Orcs, right? I'm gonna get absolutely one-shot. Oh. Ah, whatever. We'll buy more after we get paid. Alright, let's see what the Blood Cleavers are all about. Many young orcs and a few berserkers. Sounds good. That's true. And AP, since there's no way to get your AP up in this game, anything that saves AP is probably a huge boon. Uh-oh, 10 orcs this time. Okay, so we just gotta focus down the berserkers so that they can't matter in the fight. Because the young orcs weren't at all a problem last time. Looks like it's just 3 berserkers and a bunch of young orcs. Mithril's initiative is too high. Like, unironically. Shit. There we go. Oh, fuck. I hate letting them jump into our lines like this. Holy hell, the whole row is stunned. Alright, this guy's gotta go. Alright, at least berserkers die quick. It's that no-shield lifestyle they insist on living. Okay, there's the third berserker. We respect your shieldless lifestyle. Off with his ear. Take this guy the fuck out before he become a problem. Yes, good guess. Once it's just down to the youngs, this will be an easy fight. The young, they die so easy. Death with the young. Alright, Berserker down. Oh my god, man. Please just be an injury. I can never find the strikes that fucking downed my guys when I'm looking through the... Okay, Sigvald was killed. He was only level 1 though, wasn't he? Or he was like level 2? That's fine. We gotta be looking for better recruits anyway. The only reason I don't target every time is that it costs more fatigue. I mostly use the flail when I'm trying to get specific armor, but if I'm not trying to farm armor, I prioritize the lower fatigue hits. But maybe I'm wrong in that. Because it's 5 more fatigue to go for the head. And that adds up really fast. When you're only regenning 15 fatigue a turn. That's my thought about it anyway. Cause look, it's 10 fatigue versus 19. It's almost double. Not only 5. And it's the same amount of damage, just that it targets the head instead of the body. Like, this guy does have no helmet, so I guess it makes sense to swing for his head and not have to fight through the armor. But especially with someone only having 46 fatigue, like, now he's tapped out next turn. Whereas he would have been able to double attack next turn usually, now he's only going to be able to single attack next turn. I think on a character with, like, you know, a little more room. Oh, okay. The dagger is good for farming armor. That's good to know. I've been using the flail as an armor hunter and just going through the helmets, but being able to hit directly to health is interesting, actually. I wish there was, like, a jump ability, so I could have, like, a rogue in the back that, like, leaps over the battlefield and cuts guys some. Yeah, seems like a given. Come on, man. We don't need all that. We're not even fighting zombies. Like, how are you... I guess it's an undead crisis thing where any fight can just result in guys coming up. Oh my god, they're attacking the zombie for me. That's awesome. In this moment, we are all allies. Can we all just learn to hate zombies together? Sure. I get that that's some delicious human intestine, some great man jerky. But I feel like we can have, like, you know, like, yeah, you want to eat us, so you don't want us to go and stink to zombies. The orcs have nothing to eat if the whole world is overrun by the dead, so surely it's in their best interest to team up with me. Oh, you can see faces in the leather. That's fucked up. How do you even get that cut of face? Alright, so at the end of the day, Sigbold was level 1. I think we take it. Sucks that we got none of his gear back, but... The orc camp is a wasteland filled with all manner of depravity. You can smell their sex and waste. It's no wonder they're so warlike, for they know the beginning of what a civilized man understands. We're a bunch of drunk, illiterate sellswords. Let's not talk about civilized men, okay? Strange meat is mostly dead wolf, okay? You haven't been eating people. You guys have maybe eaten one person since the start of this campaign. Get over it. What am I supposed to do? Just throw it away? We get hungry. What am I supposed to do? I'm sorry, do you want to just eat smoked ham for every meal? I'm introducing variety into your diets. Essential nutrients. Even if it is human flesh, think about it. Human meat is guaranteed to carry all the nutrients that a human body needs. I'm sorry, I'll just let you guys go hungry next time. My bad, trying to feed my people while keeping us on budget. Fuck me, I guess. Fortified mind it is. Even though you're finally far enough down to get stuff like Headhunter and stuff. Finally in a row with stuff I like, but we gotta fortify our sergeant's mind. Prion disease is included. Listen, prion disease is actually so rare. The risk of getting it from eating non-brain meat is pretty overblown. I sound like I'm encouraging cannibalism when I say shit like that. Let me dial back a sec. Don't eat human meat, but if you got to... Alright, what do we got here? We got a farmhand named Baldin the Odd. No, these guys are all gonna have garbage starting stats. Away with ye. Probably should have bought some food while I was there and some repair kits, but... You lift an orc head to show the Baron von Goswin. The green maw falls open, its tongue lolling between the teeth one might mistake for tusks. Baron nods and flicks his hand. Please, have some mercy for my dreams and take it away. You do as told. The man shakes his head. How am I to get any sleep these days with these things being lugged around? Anyway, you have 2730 crowns already waiting for you outside with one of my guards. Thank you for your work, sellsword. Alright, let's buy some food for the road. Since my guys just don't want to live on a strange meat diet for some reason, I'll even sell most of it. Oh, food's really expensive here. We'll buy the grain, and we'll buy the roots. And we'll buy one of these just to get us to the territory that we actually can afford to buy things in. Oh my god, things are really valuable here. Buy all my weird orc shit. I feel like I can do better on these than this. I'm gonna hold on to those. How do crude javelins compare to the other? Higher bottom end, okay. Oh, but way less effective against armor. No thanks. I want to keep the fishing nets so I can put them on my duelists when I eventually get them. Head chopper! Okay, wait, hold on, though. So, Expertus Kopesh is 35 to 55, 10 fatigue. Whereas the chopper, 40 to 70, huge upgrade there. A little less effective against armor, but, like, barely. You know what? You got the chopper. Congratulations. Because you already got a fatigue cost reduction from Cleaver Mastery. Oh, really? Oh, farmhands are actually pretty good. Oops. Okay, so I'll buy farmhands and wildmen when I see them. My bad. I guess I just saw a literate peasant and I'm like, nah, no thanks. Militia. Militia seems pretty good though, right? Hedge Knight? Way too expensive though. Caravan hand, Daytailer, Peddler, Deserter, Apprentice. Deserter would have some sauce to him too, right? Sellsword, Hunter. A lot of sellswords in town. A Bastard. Bastards often have profited for some training in melee fighting. Torsten's mother hailed from a pub in Oderberg, which is strange because his father was married to royalty in Derfesta. Being a royal bastard gave the man a good life, as long as he kept his head low and his unwanted status even lower. Torsten's father tried to pass him off as legitimate, but when a royal marriage fell through, the ensuing scandal of impropriety proved too much. The bastard now roams the lands, free of the shackles of controversy. Houndmasters and thieves have good defenses, so I usually take them for two-handed stuff. I do want to try out a two-handed sword build. Fine, we won't take the Deserter. The Bastard's intriguing me. Let's spend a little bit of money trying him out. A Paranoid Bastard with extra defenses. This could be a pretty good two-handed unit. But let's see that militia guy, too. hatred for beasts. Yeah, let's buy the militia guy. I've had good luck with refugees, too. Okay, a star and fatigue's pretty nice. And we need to get him some better armor ASAP, but we can make this man work. We got the heater shield. Let's put you at the edge. Let's put you at the edge. Let's switch out your arming sword for this pig spear. We'll switch out your pig spear for an arming sword. And then we're gonna put you with this spear. I like having spear guys here and here just so they can spear wall and like protect both these guys from approaching enemies. So that's all good there. He's in the middle to hunt armor. Although if daggers are good for armor hunting, let's put a dagger in everyone's pocket. I don't got any daggers, okay. Listen, you being a load-paid unit just means that you're more indispensable to me. In this army, you want to have the smallest paycheck. It means I take the least risks with you. Alright, we need to get some real armor for this guy, though. This is not a good look. I bought one of these already. Yeah, I did buy a repair kit already. Okay. Let's get back to the lands where they like us. Kalkborg, my beloved, I miss you. I miss the good shopping rates. Ooh. You know what? It's 9 undead. We can handle 9 undead, surely, right? Runes of Blackwatch Keep. Fallen Heroes? I might have fucked up, boys. How long is this band's obituary by now? Shorter than average, because I'm a save-scumming piece of shit. The fuck is this? Have I walked into a bad situation? Okay, let's actually back up our ranged units so we can take the range advantage. We'll have everyone else hold the line as is, though. Or, we should probably, like, fight on this little hill. Oh, whatever. It's kind of late now. Let's try backing up a little bit. I don't think we use our terrain to very great effect, honestly. Back you up to here. Back you up to here. Back you up to here. interesting. I thought it was just a few undead. That's some undead legendary heroes, okay? I bet I didn't realize they were gonna pull out the fucking chosen one. I probably should have held here, because we're actually going to be on flat land for most of our front line, relatively speaking. Oh well. There'll be the nice pits to trap some dangerous enemies in. Maybe the hero will throw himself down there. It's an undead crisis. We gotta fight the dead. Why they have to be fucking knights is a whole other question. Just hold our line. We'll leave Experta there. We'll move this guy up here, though. If we get a chance to. Okay, so there's only the one hero, actually. It's mostly just legionaries. Which, don't get me wrong, still dangerous as hell. Oh, there's a second hero. Where is he? Not currently in sight. How am I already fatigue max on this guy? Ah, shit. The rotation is too much. Wow, we did no damage there. Well, this is gonna be a roughin'. That's a cool fucking shield, though. Shield wall and hope for the best. Ah, shit. He cycled. He cycled. Now he's out of range of my chop. No, he's not. Nice. Less nice. I hate the fucking way they wheeze when I use the fatigue regen. Like, nice. Oh, keep it coming, brother. Also, who buried circa 13th century knights next to Romans wearing Lorcos? Listen, the Roman soldiers were all over Europe, okay? These guys died a long time beforehand and were buried, and then these guys were buried in similar places generations later. They don't have to be buried at the same time period just to be buried, you know, geographically close to the same place. really love to get this guy's helmet. It looks cool as shit. Should probably try and go for this guy's armor, but I've already done a lot of damage to it. The heroes are actually pretty easy to hit compared to everyone else. It's kind of weird. Well, Mr. the Animal. He's struck down. Okay, he's not dead. He's not dead. That makes sense. He's got the perk that makes him 90% likely to survive hits. Let's do a swappy with Niku so we can target this hero. Okay, apparently I can't. Weird, but okay. Nice. We'll take the height advantage. Yeah, Adler is the one with the messed up knee. It's this guy here. We're almost through this guy's chest plate. Like, unironically, that must be a pretty strong chest plate. But that helmet's so cool! Look at the horns and the face mask! I'm definitely gonna put that in Experta. Ooh. Sorrel, the new guy is dead already. Well, this is what you get when you go up against a hero on your first day on the job. Ah, what the hell. Probably just hit people I'm guaranteed to actually do work against. Why is he not dead? Erlin's got heavy armor. He should be fine. I guess we cycle with someone. There we go. And then he walks to here. And then he's too fatigued to do anything. I should really pay attention to that. Someone might just die for nothing over here against two heroes. That's my bad. I'll be sure to write a nice obituary for you. Oh no, you're tanky as hell, you're tanky as hell, you're tanky as hell. Please, someone hit this man. brother. Why can't Mithril do anything? Oh, what? How's he out of arrows? Oh, it's turn 7. I've been firing twice a turn. That checks. Damn. Okay, I have to equip extra quivers on him. 28%, 43%. I mean, we gotta go for the long shot. Rip. It's a really nice helmet, though. If that's how he goes. Rest in peace, Adler. Whatever. We gotta blow the horn near Experta. I don't have enough fatigue to rotate with someone. That sucks. Would have been the only chance to keep him in the game. Rest in peace, someone. Tootaroo! Still out of arrows, that's never gonna change. I'm standing on the previous guy's head, it blinks! Okay, obviously we're not taking this outcome because we lost 5 of our guys, but... yeah. Oh my god. The fights against the undead are getting crazy. I can't even fucking look at a zombie anymore. Just get the fuck back to Kirkwall. We need to gear up. We are not ready for this crisis. I made nobody with that horn after all them deaths. Oh, but you play it so well. I'm kind of at the point now where I want to just ambush random knight companies in the street for their gear. Is that fucked up? I see 11 soldiers and I go, they're probably pretty well armed. Borderdale, what a boring ass name. Like, what do we call the forest that protects our border? Well, do I have an idea for you, my liege? A hot meal is what everyone needs. A hot meal with a couple sides and entrees, that's a different thing else entirely. You purchase diverse food and then gleefully chowing down and feeling good about life. Glad someone does. I got way too much stress carrying this mercenary company on my back to even get a little bit excited about food. Oh, God. Okay, I get good prices here, so... oh my god, no I don't. What the hell's going on? Alright, let's see what the jobs are. While you wait for Rudolph of Damwald to explain what he needs your services for, you contemplate how silent and eerie the whole settlement was when you first arrived. Rudolph of Damwald raises his voice. This place is cursed by the gods and haunted by unearthly beasts. They come in the night with glowing red eyes and take lives at their whim. Most of our cattle is dead, and I fear that once there is no more, we'll be next to be torn apart. This is just direwolves, bro. Who gives a fuck? Hank the Wise restlessly walks back and forth while explaining what troubles him. There's been an audacious act of thievery. That despicable brigand stole my rare coin collection, which is of immeasurable value to me. I implore you to hunt down those thieves and return the item to me. Not only will I pay handsomely, you'd also be set the word reminds people of Damwald at rest. Bro, you said they were worth a measurable value. You measured the value, and it's not even 1,000? Alright, let's see what the nobles got. You find a scribe leading into Baron Vispon Gungabo's ear, whispering things at his Norman, nodding repeatedly. Upon seeing you, he quickly explained the situation. Sellsword, I have gotten news that a place south of here has power that we need to get a hold of. I think it will help us fight off the undead scourge. Of course, it really has the power to do so, though we easily assume that others will be looking for this item too. For that reason, speed is of the utmost importance. I want you there and back. 1,000 crowns in advance and another $39.90 when the job is done. Retrieve the artifact from the plundered battlefield to the southeast. Oh, I guess I can't see where it is until I take the job, huh? That's interesting. We got money in our pockets. Before anything else, let's go to Kalkborg and grab that last piece of armor. Funny how I'm stress relief in both Dark Dung and this. You're not wrong. You're always our instrument holder. There are multiple rivers in England called Avon. Avon is the Gaelic word for river. That's river called river. Also Loch. Lake Loch Ness is Lake Lake. I love it. I mean, look, what do you call the biggest river? River. You know, it's the quintessential river. It's the defining river. It's the platonic ideal of river. Alright, let's buy this garbage. Quest complete. And I guess we just made Experta Burly, so if anyone's gonna wear it, fuck me, that hurts. Not me thinking maybe I take the shield off now. I don't know if that's worth. Let's fight one battle with him like that and see how it feels fatigue-wise. There we go. These are the prices I'm used to. I mean, still not as good as usual, honestly, but we take what we can get. That said, let's do him a little bit of a favor and take that orc cleaver off if we're really going to do this. Here, repair this Kopesh for me. There, that's a little bit better. From what I heard, it comes to the Romans map in the area, grabbing the first Celt they found, asking what they think it's called. The Celtic answered in Gaelic. What, you idiot? That's called a river. What do you mean, what's it called? That over there, it's a forest, motherfucker. That's good. Okay, so can I equip an extra quiver to him and, like, switch quivers in the middle of battle? Because he ran out of arrows real fast that last fight. If they let you put it down here, surely it works like that. So what's that thing? That's a river, you idiot. Avon, you say. Interesting. Alright, we'll buy some berries. We'll buy some grain. We'll buy some ham. Buy some mead. Never claim I don't feed, y'all. Ooh, we're getting above board on that. Still a little bit below what I want on that, though. I'm kind of hoping I find, like, a collector or a symposium eventually, and I can offload this for at least close to its real value. Alright, we got 17 days of food, we got 6 days of meat, we got 45 supplies. I'm feeling pretty good about our current situation. Spirits rise with the acquisition of more heavy armor and helmets for the puppets and arms. Feel that? That's craftsmanship, Erland says, wrapping a hardwood pommel against his fellow brother's newly armored helmet. Think of all the well-paid contracts we missed out on because of our crummy armor and pathetic equipment before. From now on, the backline can breathe easier going into battle, knowing that their heavily armed brothers will be there to take the brunt of the assault. Should they fall, their unwieldy bulk will at least delay the enemy, giving the lightly armored companions a chance to swiftly retreat. The company gained renown. They'll serve us well in the battles to come. I mean, at least we're meeting ambitions, even in the depths of crises, right? Alright, let's see what Gronenberg's up to, and if there's nothing good there, then we'll take that three-skull job over in Damwald. Heinrich the Burgomeister settles down into his chair, laughing to himself as he does. Don't be alarmed, Sailsword, but they say ghosts are afoot. Yes, yes, the local peasants are poisoning my mornings with constant talks of ghosts and goblins. They say that these supposed creatures are turning the cemetery upside down, raiding the graves to enlarge their army or some such nonsense. Obviously, it's just the work of some spade-wielding men intent on robbing graves for jewelry. I've seen it before. He looks down at his hands, briefly chuckling. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I can't just let it rest because these peasants will get off my back about it. I've literally killed zombies in front of you, but whatever. So as to ease them, there's you. I need to go to the cemetery and clear any troublemakers you find. How you do that is up to you, but go ahead and just good steal, if you know what I mean. Okay. I mean, like, sure, we'll do it, but I'm not having a good time against the undead lately. I'd rather fight like 1,000 orcs than like 5 zombies at this point in my career. Alright. I weep for this tomb. My man, there's a zombie apocalypse happening. Alright, good night, my dude. I'll see you next time. I still feel pretty doomed in this campaign, so I don't know if I'm feeling about taking a break of this game and starting Dark Dung too soon. But no, I want to see this campaign through to the end. The only person really begging for Dark Dung 2 is Leo anyway. Although, you know, Experta bought it for me, so... You eye a tomb with a mound of soil underneath its base. Blots of mud lead away from a cooking trail. There are no shovels, no men. As you follow the lead, you come across a band of undead, moaning and groaning, now staring at you with insatiable hunger. To arms! 16 enemies. Brother, please. What do you mean 16 enemies? This is the 2-skull quest, my man. They better be some low-ass tier zombies. Oh, but these are the ones that get back up, though. Okay, this is gonna be a fight that never ends, boys. We're in for a long time, not a good time. That was probably a little premature on his part. Let's wait another round to do his. Okay, we can get some cool helmets out of this at least. Decent armor too if I headshot this guy. Well shot, well shot. That was a little premature. I should not have done that. Nice. Yeah, I really needed to do. Can I cancel that? Can I cancel that? Ah, beans. This would be the perfect turn to spear wall with him. Alright, never pressing that button again. Holy shit. Oh, come on. You're the one whose armor I want. So I'll try not to hit you with any of my axe, boys. We'll shield up here. Probably should hit the guy I had a chance of killing, huh? Oh, your armor's pretty decent, too. Did I just break it, though? I did just break it. Oh, well. We'd already have the numbers advantage. The zombies weren't so prone to getting back up. Experto mostly headshots, actually, so I'll leave him to take that guy out. Oh, boy. This really do be an endless hell. Fucking stop. No, you weren't supposed to hit that, damn it. You're supposed to, quote-unquote, accidentally hit the guy in front. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, someone fucking doing work. Nice. Ruh-roh. Probably shouldn't have the newest recruit on a flank, huh? Experto loves headshots, and I love him for it. Okay, we need someone to rotate you out. Oh, you're gonna bleed to death. Doesn't matter what I do. I should at least try, though. Really gotta start carrying bandages, huh? I was real lucky getting that headshot there, huh? I can try again. Come off it. My boy. Defend him. We gotta keep the new recruit alive at least long enough to see his second battle. Alright, I'm counting on your headshot ability. Hell yeah. Fatigue is really becoming a problem for us. These long, grindy zombie fights, especially. You're fucking kidding me, man. The 74%. You know what? Throw your dog up here to deal with this guy. Off with his head, mate. Ah, the armor did get destroyed. That sucks. Fucking kidding me, mate. Okay. Yeah! Sick mechanic, bro. There's 2 more of these zombie freaks left. As long as I can kill them before the end of this round, we're golden. I don't know if that's doable, but it's a dream. We'll leave you here when the guy inevitably spawns under. Oh my god, please, brother. Okay, reasonable. We can clear it. He's already attacking twice around with that thing. What more can you ask from our man? Oh, it's over. No one lost, but nothing really gained either. Monstrosities laid low, you sheathe your sword and scour the battlefield. In your search, you find an odd talisman of crow feathers and cow leather. You pocket it, figuring Heinrich the Burgermeister, your employer, might know something about it. Ooh, is this quest gonna lead on to, like, a different quest? Zahir! You need your range skill up, even if you're getting mid-rolls in it. Perks. He's got anticipation, he's got crossbow mastery, he's got... What other bow related? Oh, viewer character. Why does he not have 9 lives yet? Heinrich. We take it. We don't love it, but we take it. Fatigue should probably become a priority for him, huh? Oh well. Sure. Someone. Melee attack, we take it. Big fatigue, we take it. His base fatigue isn't that bad. Why does he feel so much worse than everyone else in the party, fatigue-wise? Interesting. Perks, perks, perks. I mean, I figured we'd give him Brawny. There we go. Egon. Definitely Headhunter. Because this attack hits the head and the armor, right? Oh no, that was the other axe ability. Huh. Okay, so maybe not Headhunter for... Oh, Berserk, for sure, Berserk. Physical attack. Fatigue. Damn, his initiative would be kind of crazy. Definitely health, though. Alright, my boy, alright. I wasn't familiar with your game, but I see the dream now. Next level up, we get him Brawny, I think. No, we didn't fit him, since he's got such low defenses, he's using a two-hand weapon, we're gonna need to get him into some bigger armor. I have no idea why I chose to give him a two-handed weapon, honestly. But we've already committed to the path. I guess Axe Mastery doesn't just count for two-handed axes, right? I could switch him to Axe and Shield. Oh well. Yeah, Sorrel did get pretty fucking hurt that fight. We kept him alive, though, which is better than I thought we were gonna do. We might make a life through this crisis yet. I don't know if we'll be instrumental in finishing it or anything, but... we're finding a way to survive after that last nightmare. You feel good today, ready to lead the puppet arms to any challenge to come. You gather the men around, kicking Sorrel the conscript to his feet and telling Expert the Trusted to finish scraping away the hairs on his neck later. When their muttering has subsided, you start to address them. What do you tell the company men to do? The undead are rising all over the lands, killing and devouring at sight. We need to put an end to this, so soon there'll be no world as we know it left. The company lacks competent archers, limiting our tactical options. We should train 3 men to master bow or crossbow and be deadly from afar. Let's build up our numbers to 20 good men so that the wounded may rest and the weary regain their strength between skirmishes. So the top one is to end the endgame crisis, which is kind of our goal anyway. I'm kinda interested in the second one here, though. Like, how does it measure that? Is it gonna be like, get their skill above 70, or is it gonna be like, to get the bowmaster skills? I feel like this could be like a good midterm goal. Okay, yeah. It's just the perk. So I only need to get one more person that perk. What do you think? This feels like it's easier to accomplish, but this feels more like thematically appropriate for our campaign. I did eventually plan to, like, pull 2 of our current melee line back to make them archers. But none of our melee guys are, like, living that long to actually become competent veterans in the front. So I'm scared to shrink the length of my melee line as it currently stands. Yeah, let's just take the. We'll take this next time this pops up. We're not here to save the world, alright? We're here to make a living. Returning to Heinrich von Burgermeister quickly explained there were no grave robbers, but instead of a group of undead. He seems shocked. When you produce the artifact you found, he purses his lips and solemnly nods. That's from secret halls of the occultists. We thought we could ignore that place, but it appears I was wrong. Go there, sellsword, and end that ghoulish domain's terror once and for all. The man lowers theatrics a bit. Oh, and I'm prepared to pay another 1,200 crowns, in addition to the 1,200 crowns for the original job, of course. Oh, God. Very well, we'll hunt that necromancer down. I didn't know we were gonna job right into another job, bro. What the hell? We're gonna need more repair tools. So let's wait for the morning, buy some repair tools, and head out in this necromancer hunt. What do you got here in the way of an architect? When Newdick was in dire need of defensive walls, Ingel took the masonry like a very fortunately timed natural. Betrayed by a fellow architect, Mason bricked his rival inside the walls of his next project. It wasn't long until people started asking questions. Putting his hammer and chisel down for a sharpened chisel called a sword, Ingolf now works in the field of mercenaries. Sure, he's a survivor. He could be pretty funny. He's not good at nothing, but... Actually, fatigue and range defense is interesting. I didn't realize there was a stat that was a % chance to hit the head. That's neat. He does get 5% extra experience. I didn't realize there was, like, modifiers other than there. Not a lot of them do have modifiers. That's interesting. Extra unarmed damage. Wait, should we have Experta out there punching people? Marketplace. Buy a couple loaves of bread. No repair tools for sale is sussy. Okay, quick trip over to Damwald before we do the job, because we need repair tools. It's gonna be a problem. Nope, unarmed is useless. But 100% extra damage, though! It's double DPS, bro! Surely they wouldn't put the trait in the game if it was useless. Buy all your repair tools, I guess. And some mushy mush. And Mithril's starting to eat through arrows like crazy, so let's go ahead and buy another round of those. You know what? We've been having a lot of trouble bleeding to death. Or rather, we've been very easily bleeding to death. We're gonna spread some bandages throughout our front line. And we'll even give Niku some, too. Alright, let's go see how freaky this Necromancer is. Oh wait, Experto, 100%. Get him to punch people? I really love your commitment to getting our poor boy killed. I mean, look, anyone who watched enough of our Persona episodes knows that he probably deserves it, but... Shit, he's still here! Fuck, no! Oh, wow. Alright, let's get this done. Before the night comes. A place like the secret halls you call the Silverground with tall grass, weeds, and blackened trees that needn't even have a keep-out sign, but it does anyway. It comes in the form of a skeletonized puzzle, a horror of bone patched together from all manner of man and beast. Glaring from a crucifix to ward off any would-be adventurers. Slugs crawl through its eye sockets, and arteries of army ants pulsate along its limbs. Niku of the Horseshoe walks up, a little perturbed by the sight, and asks how you wish to attack. I mean, fuck it, we ball? Geist? The hell is a Geist? A Necromancer, some Wider Gangers, some Armored Wider Gangers. The fuck is this? I'm not ready for new enemies? No, 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 no. 14 enemies! What do you mean by some? Oh, brother. This might be a job we got to abandon. I don't see any way this goes well for us. Oh, boy. I'm assuming the Geists are going to be invisible till they get to us. That's a cool looking helmet. Oh boy. I'm tempted to step up and hit that guy, but no, let's hold our line. What the hell do you do? How do we even hit a ghost, man? They scare people, so keep your banner close. You got it. Let's do a little rotation here. Oh, I don't like how this one's like fucking all jacked up. Alright, make your move, ghoulies. They die in one hit once you manage to land one, but it's the managing to land one part, I'm assuming. Let's fucked up that him coming back from the dead doesn't trigger my spear wall. I see. Oh boy. Alright, let's hold the line, men. Like, damn, he learned his lesson. Alright, you're the one who's bleeding. Cannot use bandage because he's engaged in melee. Stop it, you. We love it. Please, keep jumping in. Ah, fuck. Chop his head off, please, so he doesn't get back up. Nice. We love it. Best ability in the whole game. Nothing comes even close, if I'm being honest. As tempting as it is, let's hold the line. Alright, stop it, stop it, stop it. Niku, get ready to blow your horn. Toot-taroo! You're supposed to be in spear wall stance, but whatever. It's clutch against every enemy, what do you mean? Okay, someone's gotta rush back and get that necromancer. And it might as well be this guy. Really? He's too tired to put his fucking spear up? Toot-taroo! Should I just be firing these 1 in 20 shots at the Geists? Let's do it. Let's send out a dog, too. Seems helpful. Seems like a good boy. Rude. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. New recruit in danger. Nice! Geist banished. Get him, Puppo. Fair enough, fair enough. Can I get the dog if I... No. I don't know if he's out of range or if dogs just resist horns. Oh my god. You're the most annoying man who ever lived. Or at least he's not picking up the gas. No! Egon! To a fucking pitchfork? He was wearing one of our good helmets, too. That better not be broken. Where the fuck did you come from? You were just hiding back there defending him this whole time? Bro. Getting real sick of this shit. Getting real hard to keep the army going. Stupid dog, stand and fight. Stupid Experta, stand and fight. Oh, come on. Okay, as long as we don't destroy his helmet, though, it doesn't really matter. I was just complaining about Egon's mid-ass stats anyway. The cowardly dog. I'm gonna kill my own guys. Sucks. Might as well stand here for when one of these guys inevitably picks itself up. Oh, now you're ready to come back into the fold. And all the threats in the area have been taking their fucker. That's fine, you can leave the battlefield. We'll go find you later. Stop it! We need that shield. Finally. Ow. Sorry, brother. Egon was level 7, man. I don't know if we can accept that result. Level 8, level 4, level 6, level 6. He's one of my biggest veterans. Whatever, he had mid stats anyway. We can't just obsess over their levels. He didn't have a good setup. And we gotta keep rolling, I think. I don't know, is that... what do you think, Niku? Do you think that's a reroll, or do you think we just accept that loss? It wasn't an easy fight, but the secret hall of the occultist is destroyed. The necromancer died, and like any men, fell into a pile of his own flesh and bones. Curious that his wizard tricks could raise the dead, but not be cast while being dead. Curious, but not unfortunate either. You take the heathen's head, just in case. I don't know if we accept this timeline or not. I guess we... Okay. We don't have much in the way of frontliner armor left, though, is the other big thing. And, shit, his helmet broke. He had one of the 230 helmets. I can afford leveling up another, but I can't afford the helmet loss, I don't think. We gotta run that back. I'm okay. I might never be able to do an Iron Man run of this game. 2,000 gold loss, unacceptable. Reload. Maybe I should do some kind of, like, chevron formation just to keep this guy protected. Maybe I bring this guy up to here. Well, probably not that guy specifically. I guess I rotate you two. Hold on, let's try and figure something out here. I think we gotta start protecting our long axe guys better, because they fall pretty easy. Do a little swappy swap here. Bring Sperda to here. Yeah, student first thing is a good call for getting new recruits at this point. Let's try layering our formation a little bit better. Okay, actually, the pitchfork guys demand more respect than I've been giving them. I may have saved a little by recruiting everyone in town and reloading to keep the best ones. Okay, gotcha. You did like a little bit of a free ability scouting. I think I might be willing to do that. I think the character like star system is a little bullshit RNG, and I'm willing to scum against RPG of that RNG of that degree. Stick to the general better background, so no more cripples. Bro, but cripples are the backbone of any economy. What the hell? I feel like I should rush in and just hit the Geist, but that's crazy talk, right? Now we got Niku here to blow his little horn. We definitely gotta rotate this guy out, though. It's crazy that he's right here on the front. He's wearing valuable armor, damn it. Not that valuable, though. In fact, we could probably headshot one of these zombies and get better. Yeah, buff the guy whose armor I just broke. We just keep taking the 5%, so eventually we'll land one, right? Oh, how do you get bleeding? Okay, honestly. Who was bleeding? This guy's bleeding. Can't reach him, unfortunately. Oh well. So annoying. You have affected me in the following ways. You are annoying. Stupid fucking fatigue mechanic. Coward! Didn't give me a chance to toot my own horn. Snipe. I should toot my horn, yeah. Or Sorrel. Damn it. Killed. I need to make an opening so someone can go back and fight the Necromancer. Never gonna get this helmet. Yeah. Come on, I want that helmet so bad. You can't just keep picking that guy up. Picks anyone else up. Okay, Expert's just gonna sprint through on his next turn. If we can leave it with only Sorrel being dead, we'll be happy with that outcome. Oh, my precious new helmet. It's so pretty in red. Don't waver, men. Don't miss 60% shots, man. Nice. We take small victories wherever we can. Fucking cut that out. Save this man at least. Not even gonna try. Hey, Sorrel. Fancy seeing you here again. Oh, your armor actually survived your death, and we have to break it to put you down? That sucks. Take care of that first. Oh, you're bleeding bad. Little swappy swap. Man, please. These geists suck. Oh, no. He's gonna run and take a bunch of damage now. God damn it. And I broke all his armor now. Cool. And I'm gonna bleed to death now. Cool. Guys. Because they keep me running away while I'm trying to get to the guy. It sucks so bad. Okay, now I can bandage. Now I can bandage. Now I can't attack because I don't have the fucking energy to. Oh, bye, Adler. You could have just held your land and we could have won, but I fucked up by not popping the horn that time. Wait, was this after the last attempt? No, okay. Wouldn't that... Yeah, but you probably had like a horde of lizards instead to make up for it, right? Oh god, I gotta end soon. It's almost 8 o'clock. Fuck. We'll make this one last attempt at this fight, and then if we don't succeed here, we're gonna just drop this quest and go somewhere else. It's like, holy shit, fuck this guy. I think we gotta just hold the front line and just pray that Egon doesn't go down. Warping my whole line to protect Egon kinda sucked. Or actually, hold on, hold on. I think what we actually have to do is we can't afford to sit back. That gives the Necromancer too much space to work with and lets him just keep reviving stuff. I think we have to charge right from the start. I don't like giving up the initiative like this, but... this will put us closer to the Necromancer and make it just a little easier for us to control the tempo of the battle. Excuse you? How come everyone else could... You had a grave in your way, I see. That blows. He's kind of the guy I needed on the front line the most. Okay, now we can swipe that Geist right from turn 1. Off with your head. Alright, Mr. the Conscript, hold your ground. 20% chance, huh? Okay, well... Not that the 60% works any better? I'm allergic to missing. I really need that guy to die to make room for Sigwald. But I need this guy to... Someone's got to go get that Necromancer. I really don't want it to be the Conscript. Quick little rotation. Start making my way back. And Egon's already getting hit again. Okay, okay. We like it, we like it. Probably should have just hit that guy. Motherfucker! Yeah, Egon has to be wearing a shield. He can't be doing that fucking axe garbage. You know what, we'll let Egon die. I really don't want to lose the armor, but... It's not like we're not making money. We can afford to cycle through some armor. Egon had shit stats anyway. He's not really that big of a loss, even with the levels. I should have just taken the first outcome of this battle, honestly. Fuck this Necromancer. What do you mean flee? He pulled a little fucking pocket knife on you. He stopped doing his infernal magic. Yeah, people with the dog whips you. Yeah, one hand on their weapon, the other hand holding the dog the entire fight. Let's keep Sorrel alive, I guess. We don't need to blow our horn this time, I don't think. Let's try and get that armor, if nothing else, this fight. I should have moved him out of that guy's effective range. Damn it. We're gonna break that armor. My Doge! Fuck this stupid ass. Oh, fatigue! God damn it. Ah. Well, at least his helmet survived this time. Small victories. Don't you dare run. Let's go put some threat into this guy. Stop hitting that helmet. Exclusively hit that helmet. Okay, let's get him out of here. Come on, a double attack is all I ask. Damn it. Yeah, that's right, get caught in melee. Obsessed with that man. Alright, chase it down. Alright, this is gonna be a much cleaner. If this is the outcome, we take it. Egon's dead, but his helmet survived this time. We got 3 level ups. We got a nice new helmet. Wasn't an easy fight, but the secret halls of the occultists are destroyed. Alright, wasn't our cleanest fight, but we got through it. Little architect boy here isn't really the most... he's got good fatigue. We'll be able to make a tank out of this boy. We're not going to give him the good helmet. We're going to throw him in whatever bullshit that we got. Let's try out the two-handed sword. Let's see. Slash, regular hit. Split, can hit 2 tiles in a straight line. And swing, hit up to 3 targets. Counterclockwise order. So it goes right, boom, boom. Interesting. No, this guy needs a shield. This is insanity. Toss this on him. Give him a hand axe so he can split a shield. I mean, he's got 59 health before he has any buffs, before he's got Colossus. That's pretty decent. He's also got a star. I guess his star is in range defense. Look, I don't plan for him to be a permanent part of my lines anyway. He was just an idiot I hired to have in reserve, okay? Ooh, my boy. He can't be a duelist because he uses the two-handed weapons. Any attack with over turns, where I'll check the opponent. The battle check 15% equals 15% of your resolve as opposed to. Okay, cool. So, whenever you do 15 or more damage, the enemies take a fear check. But this makes it so when he under-hits the damage, he still causes a little bit less fear. Interesting. I mean, I'm gonna get Killing Frenzy, obviously. Look at this man. He was born to kill. Oh, you're right. I should have taken Battle Forged. I actually should have taken Brawny on him, and then... Because right now, he's not wearing heavy armor, but I could upgrade him to heavy armor in the near future. We're going to grab Student on you. Maybe you survive long enough to use it. 4 HP, yes please. 3 fatigue, why not? Was really hoping for a melee stat, brother, but I guess we'll take the ranged defense. I didn't take any points in the melee attack that level, right? I do have a quest to get 3 rangers. Maybe we cycle him to the back immediately. Maybe we go like this. And give him a crossbow instead, actually. Yeah, that feels right. Because it's not like he's got a huge difference between his 2 stats. So with that in mind... we'll take off... Okay, let's do a little bit of cycling here, because this needs to go onto you. You wear this. Honestly, I don't know why. Any of my archers have fancy plate on. So in battle, this is actually going to be like... This guy's going to be like here. This guy's going to be like here. I think this is good. I think this is better. Boom, boom. Boom. And then Mr. the Animal can have rotation. Or, hold on. Yeah, let's take rotation. He's wearing pretty heavy armor already. But he's also wearing it like a champ already. He'd get a lot of fatigue back if I just grabbed Brawny right now. But, like, he's also the only character in my party that doesn't really need it. Okay, job done, and my army isn't too worse for the wear. Let's get back up to Gronenberg, take our pay, and then we're probably going to be calling the stream here. Yeah, 8:04. I got work in 5 hours. It's okay, I slept for 6 hours on the couch earlier when I meant to sleep for 3, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Take a little 3-hour nappy nap after this. And I'll probably play an hour of Hightail after this, if I'm being honest. I'm still moving. I finished my house, and I'm moving stuff over to it. Heinrich the Burgermeister looks up from his book. By the gods, is that the necromancer's head in your hand? You nod and toss it to the floor. A cat unspools from its bookshelf roost and comes down to paw at it. Heinrich the Burgermeister gets up, takes a few books from the shelf, revealing a large box. He takes it and gives it to you. I've been saving this for special moments. I suppose this would be one. You think it's going to be an item, maybe an amulet or something mysterious, but instead it's just a pile of crowns. You want to take a look at my obituary before I call it? Okay. We'll see what the work is, though. Heinrich the Burgermeister slams a cup against the wall. It scatters, turning and pinwheeling, and flecks a wine down your cheek. Vagabonds, brigands, marauders, it never ends! He absently hands you a napkin. Now I'm getting news that a large group of thugs are coming to burn this town to the ground. Well, I've got something in store for them. You. What do you say, Sellsword? Will you defend us? Probably, but we'll decide next stream. No need to lock ourselves into any commitments. The obituaries. Let's take a look. 21 men have fallen since you took command. The longest served for 88 days. Was in 44 battles and had 34 kills. Man, I didn't realize Egon was my veteran of veterans. Even more kills than Reinhard? And dying to a zombie, bro. Embarrassing. At least these 3 men died honorably against Necrosavants. So, yeah. We've had a pretty good run of it. You know, not a lot of guys die in their first battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys died. So, okay, I guess that's 25% of my boys. This is the one that hurts the most. He's one of my starting characters. I'm down to only 1 starting character now, Mr. the Berserker. Which is why I need you, chatters and VOD watchers, to join my army. Starting characters and viewer characters are the ones I care about most, so go into the comments down below, or in my chat next time I'm live, and claim a character for yourself. We'll be playing more of this on Tuesday? Maybe Monday. I'm thinking about doing a special Valentine's Day stream tomorrow after my D&D. And then I've been also streaming a lot on Sundays lately. So yeah, maybe Battle Brothers on Monday, we'll say. So be sure to come back on Monday morning. I want to say early in the morning, but let's be honest, late in the afternoon Atlantic Standard Time. And claim a character for yourself. You can pick one that's in my party, or you can ask me to claim a specific person in town. So we'll see if we can get you a character who's actually got the stuff to stay in our army. Until next time, I've been your streamer, Alex, Alchin, Altun, whatever the heck you want to call me. Thanks for coming on out. Hope to see you next time. And, you know, aside from claiming characters, if you could also, like, subscribe to the channel and like this video and, share it with your friends, I don't know. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. I had 132 subscribers last night, and I was so excited, and I logged on today, and I was down to 131. And I desperately looked through all my subscriber sources, and it was a closed account. No one unsubscribed, thankfully. But it scared me, and it hurt me. And please don't hurt me. Please just subscribe. Please, I need it.